This is round 3.
Four.
Round 4. Thomas van Heerden again on the Grixis shadow list. And Taahir Teladia playing Naya Burn.
Budget.
But
No, it is a Naya burn deck. I don't think he has guides. I don't know why.
what is there?
Yeah, there's no guides.
Yeah, he opens with Wooded Foothills and doesn't play a Goblin Guide. Thomas goes Fetch Shock, Serum Visions.
Pretty standard start for the Grixis strategy. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like playing creatures in burn, but you are still supposed to play the creatures first.
Yeah, especially the 2 power 1 drops. Taahir goes on to 19. It's probably Sacred Foundry here. Is he playing cats?
No.
Okay, this is just red. Why? Why? What is the green for?
Darkest Command.
Okay, so he's splashing green. So it's Boros green with all the burn spells. Swift Spear. This is Swift Spear. He could have played the Swift Spear on turn 1. He's got Lava Mancers, which is more reach.
Naya burn is supposed to have Lava Matches.
Yeah.
It's supposed to have Swift Spears, and it's supposed to have Eidolons, and it's supposed to have Goblin Guide.
But there's no Goblin Guides here. Is he playing any number of Young Pyromancer? I don't think so.
The card that replaces it in Tahir's deck
Is Shard Volley. So he goes Shock and doesn't play a Goblin Guide. He's just main phasing a Boros Charm, playing around Goblin Denial. What is he doing that for? That was strange.
A lot of the time when you're playing against these Death Shadow decks, you do not want to be hitting them
in your turn.
not even in your turn. It's just you don't want to be hitting them until
too
they're
early.
under 13.
Yeah.
Because they need to get to 13 themselves.
Now you can just cast the Death Shadow and it's bolt proof, which is awkward. No, wait, it gets. Yeah, sure. This is a 0/0. It's a 0/0 Death Shadow at the moment, so he still can't cast it. But he's just gonna go Fetch Shock.
I'm not too sure what's in Tahir's hand. I'm going to assume it's filled with 2 mana spells. Okay, wait. No. Why?
Did Thomas not take 3 on
why?
his first turn?
Yes. No.
Something is wrong here. So it's 4 points of damage.
Wait, okay, I think
plus
played
3.
a lightning.
Oh, is it turn 1 Bolt?
Yeah, turn 1.
Okay, so he's on 3 less. 1, 2, 3, and that's a 3/3 Death Shadow with a fetch land up. Yeah, that's bad because now he can't kill it. He's not playing any copies of Path to Exile, and the Death Shadow is bigger than. Yeah, Thomas just plays lands. Yeah, really. He just waits till Taahir tries to deal with the Death Shadow and then.
Attack for 3.
Oh my word.
Take 3.
Yeah, I think that was a bit of a misplay. A, not having any Goblin Guides in his 75. B, Boros Charming on turn 2 in his own turn.
So if he had gone Eidolon turn 2, Thomas would not have been able to go Death Shadow turn 2.
Oh, that is so awkward. He's just
that...
locked himself out of this now.
Okay, yeah.
Look at that. He doesn't even take damage off the Tasica. Oh, that is gross. Taahir going down to 13.
He did shock himself, though.
It makes the Death Shadow bigger.
I think, yeah, he shocked himself to deal more damage. So yeah, Tahir's on 11.
Oh, what is he going to get here? Is this the end of his turn? Yep. Is that the end of his turn? Like, is he gonna untap with those lands in play?
Yeah, he's gonna untap and then.
How many cards does he have in the grip?
Not enough.
Well, it could be 4 if he untaps and gets.
He'd need like triple ball.
No, 4 cards. He needs Volley. There's a land, and then he needs all the cards in his hand to deal 3 damage.
So a lot of people assume that when you're playing Burn, you actually have an easy match against Death Shadow. They lied. Because, you know, Death Shadow plays a bunch of creatures that are bigger than 3 toughness, hit harder than all your creatures, and unless you play the matchup really well, you generally put them to like 2 and then they kill you.
I think what happens here is he's going to not attack with the Eidolon Guide. Eidolon Revel. Eidolon of the
Okay,
Great
he
Revels.
has exactly double border strong.
Hey, neat! That was pretty good. I didn't expect that to happen. Sure, so he has the 2 Boros charms instead of the 4 bolts. Thomas was on 7 though. He did go down from 10 to 7 in that turn. Maybe that was the mistake. Because if he was still on 10 points of life, he'd be alive.
So actually shocking there to deal Tide more damage.
That wasn't good.
Although still, I don't think. I think that was played because
Wow.
Tide's hand was triple.
Maybe that was the strategy, you know. Show your opponent I don't have Goblin Guide on turn 1. Intentionally main phase the Boros Charm. And just put Thomas on the front foot so that he's like, cool, I'm gonna go for this. And yeah, and then just have 2 Boros Charms to finish him off with.
Okay, I guess opening and double border strong is.
That's pretty hard.
Actually, that would have been triple border strong.
Yeah, I think he drew the 3rd one later. But wow, 12 points of damage in hand off 3 cards is something. The Eidolon did nothing there. I mean, he cast it and Thomas didn't take any damage.
You may as well have blocked.
Yeah.
It dealt him more damage than it did to Thomas.
It was a ruse. Thomas's deck list is not rendering correctly. I think the Cassiga is mistyped. So I wonder what he's bringing in. Let's just put that up quickly.
Stamina now.
Yeah, 100%. Stubborn denials.
Team of Battle Rage. Collective
Lost
Brutality.
Hope does a bit. It's a bit slow, but
I don't think you want Lost Hope. There's nothing you
shrinks all of the creatures to no damage. But sure, you can't cut anything for the Lost.
Okay,
if you do
so
the Stubborn Denials,
what you
is very
take
good.
out is actually simple.
It's
all of the
important.
Seasons and 2 of the Sleep Dates. Or possibly all the Sleep
What do you
Dates.
want space for?
You definitely want Brutality.
Yeah, all 3 of them.
You definitely want Stamina now.
And you want the stubs. Possibly a
And
Team
you
of Battle
probably
Rage.
want Team of
Yeah,
Battle
I
Rage.
think that's the softest of them. But you want the Denials, just because it's an efficient answer to any of the burn spells, and the Collective Brutality because it breaks the deck. It really hurts them.
So I decide you want Guest in Peace, Surgical Extraction.
Skullcrack does nothing here.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, it's the extraction.
Yeah, it's just Extraction, Rest in Peace. Although they don't play well together.
Yeah, the rip is. I don't think the Rest in Peace is as important.
It's still relatively important against a deck that delves and has Calling.
Oh, fair, yeah. It stops you from casting the Cassigas and the Gomag Anglers. And he's playing 4 delve effects.
What he takes out though, probably Lavamancer. Not super impressive this match.
2 Lavamancers. You probably trim a Shard Volley. So
Actually,
there's space for all of them.
Trim 2 of the Shard Volleys, leave a Lavamancer in. I don't think you want all 4.
He wants 3
I don't
cards
think
from
you
the
ever
board.
want all 4.
So he takes 1 Lavamancer and 2 Shard Volleys out. I mean, the Lavamancer at least blocks.
If Thomas ever resolves like Surgical Extraction on a burn spell, it's ridiculous. I don't think he's gonna side them in.
I wouldn't put them in.
If Thomas ever resolves Collective Brutality, Tidal Scoop.
Especially if it kills a creature.
That card basically
We do
leaves
know
target burn player
that
loses the game.
it can't hit Goblin Guides in this matchup.
Yes, because they are not.
So the best it's going to do is kill Swift Spear or Lavamancer on the play.
Well, he's on the draw, so it could end up.
No, Thomas
killing...
is on the play, isn't he?
No. Oh yes, he is, because Tide won that with triple Boris Chop.
With 12 points of triple Boris Charm. Apparently very good against Death Shadow.
I mean, your opponent gets himself below 13 anyway, which is in range of triple Boris Charm.
Hectic. It's hectic.
I mean, when you go in multiples of 4, 12 is a good number.
Yeah, it's good.
The only thing that's better than triple Boris Charm is quad Boris Charm.
This is the 4th one, yeah.
Well,
Again.
This is
the turn 1 Serum Visions.
But for those of you who don't know, we are quite in shock of triple burst.
Yeah, it's we didn't expect that. I mean, I should have been looking at his hand, but yeah, maybe maybe we doubted Taahir a bit too much.
Turns out not having Goblin Guides means you get burst charge.
Yeah, it means you draw them more often. Makes your deck feel sorry for you. It becomes a bit more forgiving. He's shocking on the first turn. Goes down to 17. Taahir was paired up this game?
Yes.
Lava
Someone
Spike.
had to get paid up.
Lava Spike. This. I think he's just gonna go fast. Because Thomas expects Taahir to hold his burn up until a certain point.
So like
He put in more burn?
He's probably taken out all his creatures.
He can leave the Eidolons in.
On the draw they're less good. But they're still fine.
Yeah, they're still fine. They're gonna be better than the other creatures in the deck.
But if you took them all out, then
yeah.
They...
Shock. Boros Charm? Are you gonna do it? No, he's holding up a skull crack, I think.
I think he's just gonna pass, let Thomas take his own knife turtle below 13.
He's got bolt, crack, double skull crack. Yeah, I think he just put in all the burn. So he cut creatures and just put in spots of damage. Dwap.
I'm not a fan of skull crack. The rate isn't exceptional.
I'm not a fan of it main phase. He's trying to milk out a stubborn denial there. Does Thomas give it to him? Yes, he does. He does.
I mean, that stubborn denial did gain 3 life.
It's pretty good. Possibly should have played the more efficient burn here, since he didn't have the creature. And then keep the skull crack for when he does have 3 mana. You know, hold up the lightning bolt. Maybe test Thomas's end step with it.
Rest in peace.
Oh, where did you get your white? That is a stomping ground.
You should probably tap that definitely. It's not super relevant because the lands are gonna be tapping through red.
Fair.
And like he's using it anyway.
Yeah, it's just a bit of a sequencing. Well, the way he tapped his mana, but it was red, white. That's what it made. Thomas's dredges are now essentially gone.
And Thomas thought scouring toy.
Yeah, you can have some stuff in your bin. I'm gonna put this in the graveyard into exile. Crack Charm, Attackers Command. So you take the Boros Charm here because it's the extra damage. And obviously it's the Boros Charm because that first one puts him 1 closer to having cost 3. And the third one's a charm.
Actually, the first one's also a charm.
Is he just gonna main phase all of the stuff?
Just like,
I'm gonna burn you. I'm gonna. Yeah, Tom is not in a great spot here. That Snapcaster Mage is underpowered Ambush Viper. Yeah, he's definitely treading water. Don't really see this much trepidation from him usually, but he's in the tank.
Ironically, if he was playing Coco, this match should have been over.
Yeah.
Because Coco against Burn.
Well, you get too much material, and there's Kitchen Finks in the deck. Possibly even a... Yeah, ow.
Okay. Bolt you?
Don't play. No, he's playing around the Stubborn Denial. That's what he's doing, and there is a Stubborn Denial in Thomas's hand.
Sure. The slow burn plan is fine, I guess. You should just empty your hand now in response to that, okay? Never mind.
Yeah, would have put Thomas to 2 if he'd responded to the Snapcaster Mage with some burn spells. But now he's able to hold up Stubborn Denial. That's not good. Bolt him.
Holding up Stubborn Denial. 2 modes. You lose 2, and I eat it instantly, so to speak.
Does he play the command? 3 and gain no life. That's a good response. I think it's good. So now he just takes the bolt. And you gotta show him the other card in your hand. There we go. That's reasonable, right? Put him to 3 less points of damage.
Ooh, wait, He's on 11 now. 13. Mountain Girl.
Yeah, the life loss part of collective brutality does still resolve.
Attacks for 2. The Snap Beats. Eidolon.
Okay, that's a card. Thomas must attack. He's got to try and get Taahir to play. He's just gonna cast a Tasica at some
Lightning
point.
Bolt. He can't cast Tasiga. There's no graveyard.
No, I mean hard cast it. Like he's just gonna top deck some lands and hard cast a creature here.
So yeah, Thomas threw a Lightning Bolt at Taahir.
Wow. Maybe trying to force a misplay here? I don't know.
This is interesting because if
Had he
Thomas attacks into Taahir and Taahir tries, like, takes the damage and tries to kill Thomas with Border Storm, he'd take 2 damage, then take 2 damage from the Snapcaster, put him to 2, and then he would die to a ball.
Yeah, he took the damage from the Snapcaster now, so he's on 4. Wait, where did the 2? Oh, because of the Eidolon attack. Lava Spike, you take 2 lightning. Okay, sure, he's done.
Is what it is. That was a quick match. So it turns out if you don't have Goblin Guide in your 75,
Sometimes you
Death
win.
Shadow.
Okay, sure.
Unfortunate for Thomas since he got paid down. I don't think
He's
he would
got
have
another
enjoyed
game here.
playing against either Dredge or Skade, which is more than likely going to be the final match at this point. But yeah, contrary to popular belief,
Yeah,
Burn
Goblin
beat
without Goblin Guide.
Death Shadow without Goblin Guide. Well done to Todd. There is a chance he
That
can
was a
still
2-0.
qualify.
Yeah, wow.
There's a chance he
Hectic.
can still qualify by
If he
getting
gets paired up again. Yeah, I don't think
and
that's
then
going to
winning.
happen, though. It's not likely.
It could happen.
His tiebreakers increase a bit now since he beats Thomas. Because he lost one. Okay, you know, his tiebreakers are probably as good as they can be at the moment. Because he's played against the top ranked player in the standings at the moment. And he also got paired up. So he must have been first out of the 2-1s at this point. So they get absolutely no better or worse.
So at this point, he could still qualify. It's just going to depend on the next match, and we will see you for the final round in round 5.